This is Westpoint, the largest slum in Liberia, West Africa. It has a long, dark history, including a civil war, a deadly Ebola outbreak.
Clashes have broken out on the streets of Monrovia in Liberia as Westpoint shantytown was sealed off in an attempt to curb the spread of the deadly Ebola virus. As around 50,000 people were effectively put into quarantine.
And cannibal warlords who recruited child soldiers.
They call him General Butt Naked because he fought without clothes alongside children hooked on drugs he provided. Before going into battle, Bly says he and his army of child soldiers ate the hearts of children they'd captured.
So I decided to visit here to see if the situation on the ground has improved many years later.
It's absolute chaos. It's the loudest place I've ever been.
Hello from Monrovia, Liberia. Today we are going to be exploring the capital. We're meeting up with somewhat of a local celebrity who goes by the name of Windell, and he does a lot of charitable things around the city, like building wells and just helping out people in the slums. So he's going to show us around. Hey Windell, Kieran, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, good to see you today. Yeah.
So Windell is somewhat of a local celebrity around here.
Yeah,
He's worked with a lot of big travel content creators, a few of my friends as well, but what he's doing for this country is very good. I've seen some of his work. Do you want to just describe some of the things you're doing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so guys, what we do is called For Hunger, and For Hunger is an organization where we provide food and safe and clean drinking water. For the food aspect, we are partnering with 2 local orphanages in Monrovia, and for the water aspect, we are currently working in Westpoint. Westpoint is the largest slum in all of Liberia, and the people there face a lot of challenges, which of course safe and clean drinking water is a major one. So bringing safe drinking water to them is literally saving lives. We're on a course right now to build 28 water pumps, and we've already installed 21. We're just left with 7 to say we end the water crisis in that community. So these are some of the things that I do around here to giving back to the people of Liberia.
A lot of people in Westpoint know you.
Yeah, a lot of people know me. A lot of people because
I
of
suppose
the work.
all the good work you're doing.
Mostly because of the work. Yeah, we do that.
Sweet. And how much does one of the water wells actually cost?
It actually costs $1,800.
$1,800.
The workmanship to buy the materials and maintenance items. You know?
And is Westpoint dangerous?
Westpoint is not dangerous. You know, prior to my work in Westpoint, I actually heard a lot of rumors that Westpoint is a ruthless community, the people there are very terrible. But when I visited, I saw that they were just normal people like everywhere else, you know. One thing we need to understand, everywhere has a good side and a bad side.
Yes.
So like once you're not bothering anybody, you're unbothered. You know?
Exactly.
So Westpoint's pretty good, you know. You guys.
I also think we're going to be in good hands because we're with probably the most favourite man in there. Right, so we're heading into Liberia's biggest slum, which is called Westpoint. We're going to go and check it out, see how people live here and see some of the amazing work that Windell's doing. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.
So how many people live in this slum? Did you say around 80 to 90,000?
Yeah, that's what the commissioner office said, but it's kind of like a real crazy number, I would say. You know, Westpoint is divided into 7 zones, with each zone consisting of 4 to 5 blocks, so it's kind of like about like 28 to 35 blocks. That's part of the reason for which my charity wants to build 28 water pumps. That's like 1 water pump in every block.
Yeah.
So we're not just solving a problem in a specific part of the township, but literally all throughout the township. Yeah, so this is Constant. He works with the commissioner office. He's kind of like the sanitation director, and he's going to be with us all throughout Westpoint.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
And is there someone in charge of Westpoint, or is it still just the government, or is there like certain?
There's the highest authority called the commissioner. So the commissioner kind of works with the government as well. So it's kind of like the government that's in charge, I'll say.
And do the people within Westpoint have jobs, or?
Yeah, it's amazing that most of the people make a living off the ocean. The major reason for which the people refuse to get relocated. Like there was a time the government like, can we relocate you guys? They were like, no, because we're making a living off the ocean and we do not have extra jobs outside fishing.
Yeah, and what on average do they earn per month?
Let's say in US dollars.
Yeah, like a person in Westpoint live on $1 like a month, like a day, $1 a day.
$1 a day,
yes.
$30 a month.
Yeah, probably $30 to $50, like $100 when you're doing well, $150. Yeah.
Oh, and it's all mainly fishing.
Yeah, a lot of water.
And does that provide unlimited water, or is it certain?
Unlimited water. Unlimited water.
And do people have to request like a time slot to get the water, or you just have some whenever you want?
I think for maintenance aspect, because we want to keep it lasting for as long as we can, it's kind of like we have a time frame where like at morning it's open, at afternoon it's locked up, and evening it's open up again. We don't want to keep it running like all.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Nice, that's so cool.
Yeah, you know.
God, I'm just about skinny enough to fit through these.
Yeah, really cool.
Nice, so this is one of the other worlds that Wendell and his company have built. And Wendell, if people are wanting to donate, how do they do so?
We have a website. The website is forhunger.org, and all of the funds go directly to the US for tracking and transparency's sake, and right after that it comes back to Liberia for the project.
Perfect.
So forhunger.org.
I'll put the link in the description. And how do people go about purchasing places to live within Westpoint? Like, are they just given out by the government, or?
Yeah, I think to get a place, what you need to do first is visit the commissioner office and file in for the spot you want. So that he will actually explain the process to you.
And then do they own the place for life, or do they pay like a monthly rent?
No, they actually own for life. That's what I learned, and it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So this is one of the. It was one of the newest ones. Like you can see, it's number 5. Yeah.
Number 5.
Yeah. Any names? Yeah, and some of these people actually. Yeah, so we can keep working. So like right behind this gate is where Cameroon water pump is, but I guess it's locked.
Yeah. Right.
What you say, Cameron's one's here?
Yeah, water pump, like the water pump. He built one with us.
Shout out to my friend Cameron. So he is responsible for the water pump in there. He also does a lot of charity work in Nigeria. He's opened up like a school in the water slum there.
This is the immediate eco pump. It's the one with Cameroon.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like you could easily get lost in this place.
Most definitely, man.
Oh, I would totally get lost here.
Yeah, most definitely. I had to come here regularly for 2 years to know my way out. Wow. Yeah,
Once you come in here, if you don't know your way out, you're stuck.
yeah man. Yeah,
Do they have like a police station within here, or is it kind of like the person who's in charge of Westpoint deals with punishments?
like a what? A police station? Yeah, there's one. We actually passed by it right on the road. Yeah, that's a police station. Yeah.
Right, we're on the beach.
Yeah, man.
So most of the people that live here actually earn their money from fishing, so I guess this is where they come.
Yeah, so this is a video club. That's where we come to watch the games. So like,
nice.
Like all of the games.
So this is where they play all the Premier League games?
Yeah, like all of the games. Championship, Champions. Like you can see Real Madrid.
Nice.
So all the games for today, the games for tomorrow, the prices, $80
To go in. Oh, so there's different prices for different football games?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're an Arsenal fan, you're paying more than if you're a Monaco fan?
Yeah. And there's no free game.
No free games. And do they sell like drinks and stuff in there, or is it just a place for them to watch the game?
Just a place to watch the game, and at times they actually have drinks that go in, like water.
Yeah. They're missing a thing. They should sell beer in there so people can have a beer while they go.
It's actually wide in there, and I believe that when they sell beer, it's just going to get worse. Like
That's like the English people. Once you've had a few beers, they become rowdy. So. My dad supported Everton, so unfortunately I chose the wrong team, as Liverpool were a lot better. Then we got the fish now. Oof.
Nobody taking a picture.
Hello.
Oh, nobody looking at you. Don't worry. You're not even.
People, it's a hotel?
Yeah, this is a motel, man. It's crazy.
I bet it's
How much do you think a night is here?
How much a night?
that's where Dan stays.
Yeah.
Luxury for Dan.
Yeah, Dan definitely stays
I
here.
guess they probably do per hour, you know?
Oh, but an hour.
I come in 1 minute.
So you guys can see what it looks like.
Yeah, nice.
Personally, I don't really pay for that. No, it's okay. We don't want to see. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to disturb someone, didn't it? Huh?
Did he say no?
I don't know.
So it's like $5 a night.
Five.
United States dollars, roughly 950 Liberia. Cool.
Still more expensive than Vietnam and Cambodia for a night then.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I didn't want to go right in there in case there was someone sleeping, but yeah, $5 per night. So on average, that's about 5 days work for someone to stay there.
Yeah, you know, I guess what he did, he just kind of priced it because he saw you guys are foreigners.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think for the logo, it should be about 500 Libras, like $2.50.
Yeah. This is the current toilet situation here in Westpoint because there's not actual toilets. Very sad to see. Doesn't smell as bad as I thought it was going to be though. Hello.
He just called you Chinese, man.
Chinese man?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I got called Chinese. Is that because there's a lot of Chinese people here doing development?
Yeah, there are.
So they just think of all foreigners as Chinese?
Yeah, thanks.
That's funny.
Hey, what do you going?
Hello. So we're approaching a soccer or a football field, which was built by the last president, George Weah. So this used to be a dirt track.
Yeah, like just a dirt field. Like the past years, George Weah did the building structure.
So as you're aware, George Weah is a very famous football player who was in power in Liberia. So this is one of the influences he had. Right, it's time to leave Westpoint. That was very inspiring. Right, that's going to be the end of the video. I just want to thank Wendell for showing us around. He's made our day absolutely fantastic, and it's been so fun to get to explore Monrovia, especially from a local's perspective. And what you're doing is just incredible.
Thank you, man.
So also, I'd like to give you $100 just to like do what you need with the whole waterway.
I really do.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.